Awesome. So now you know exactly what goes into an amazing, high converting Instagram account. I want to go through and overhaul a bad account with you. So I'm here on my phone. You should be able to see it right there on the screen. Or it could be over there. Not sure. You should be able to see it. But this is an Australian Tax Pro Instagram account. The reason I've got it up is because I don't like what they've done. They've got a lot of info here in the bio. Their image is really hard to read and not really relevant. It doesn't really make me like them. Their link is really busy, and it's to a tax return form, which is like, this is not a lot of value that they're offering. Their call to action is a little bit weird. And I really want to show you what a good accountant profile should look like. So we're going to build one together. So I've actually signed up for a brand new account. So this is the bare bones, the bare skeleton. And what we're going to do is one by one, put together the perfect accountant account. And you should be able to take, if you're not in the accounting niche, that is, this into whatever niche that you're in and build the perfect account alongside with me, because I'll be explaining what we're doing every step of the way. So we're going to start with clicking on the edit profile. And obviously we need a photo. So for this one, I'm actually going to be using a bit of a hybrid account. So going to zoom in on this man right here, who will be our accountant. So this is his business. You can see I'm just squaring him up with the lines on the screen. I'm actually going to zoom a little bit more because remember, the profile photo is so small on when it's displayed around Instagram. So we do want it to be relatively big. You want to be far up the page, like fill that space, but you still want his face to sort of be in the middle. So we'll see how that looks. It looks pretty good. I might bump him down just a little bit because I am a little bit picky when it comes to this. It sort of has to be perfect. So bump him down, zoom in a little bit more, and then bump his eyes just above that third line. And that should look a little bit more appealing. And you can see I've got his shoulders in there. He's got his tie in there. His name for this experiment we've got together is Michael Tucker, and he runs Tucker Accounting. So you can see his name here. We're going to put his name because it's a hybrid account. So even though he runs Tucker Accounting, this account isn't Tucker Accounting. It's Michael Tucker, CPA. Now, CPA is obviously Certified Public Accountant. And the reason I've got this in here with his name is for two reasons. One is SEO. Remember, people are going to be searching this sort of stuff on Instagram. And if I've got CPA in my name and someone's typing CPA, they're looking for some accounting stuff, or they're looking for some tax info, they're looking just to follow accountants for some reason, Michael Tucker is going to come up because it's in his name. And if Google are recommending Instagram accounts, I'm going to come up over there as well. So putting CPA in there for that first reason. And the second reason I'm actually doing that is because when people come to our page, we want them to know exactly what it is as quickly as possible, because we're filtering out people who don't want to be following us. If someone doesn't want accounting advice and accounting content and educational stuff, or they don't want to have their taxes filed by this person or someone on Instagram, we want them to not follow us because that's going to hurt our engagement rate. So this is going to allow people who are on our Instagram account to know who they're following and therefore have us have really high affinity with our audience. So we're then going to put our website in here, of course, www.tuckeraccounting.com. Now, /. Now, if you own your own domain name, you can do this. If you own like a WordPress site or something like that, or Shopify, you can still do this. You're going to put in a really cool domain extension. So .com, I'm putting in here free strategy. I'll show you why I'm doing this in just a second. Call. So this is a link, and they're going to be able to get a free strategy call, which is the call to action of this account and the value that I'm offering. I'm going to throw a pre-prepared bio in there for you, and I'm going to walk you through that. And then what we're going to actually do is switch this to a professional account. And the only reason I'm actually switching this to a professional account is so we can get more SEO on this. I just want to have that people know we're an accountant. And cool, this is just a fake email that I've set up for this page. And let that load in. And we're done. So, has our photo loaded? No. So we're going to go back and do our photo. Choose from library. Make sure this sets in. pop him in there. Thank you, Michael Tucker. And then there you go. It works this time. What we don't have here as well is our link. So let's go and put our link back in. www.tuckeraccounting.com/free. And I'm capitalizing the first of those words just so it stands out a little bit more. Strategy call. Hit done right there. And there you go. So you can see when you go to this account now, and although there's no content there, so it does look a little bit texty, too much text, and does look not as appealing as another account which will have content, but that's the exciting stuff. We're about to jump into the next module. We're going to come back and I'll show you how to do that content. You can see I've got passionate accountant from Melbourne with a little emoji. Now, to break this down for you, passionate accountant is hashtag because once again, it makes it more searchable and it makes us more likely to come up when people are searching for accountants on Instagram. Passionate because I really want to separate myself, being Michael Tucker, away from every other accountant out there. Someone who's passionate, someone who actually enjoys taxes is going to get you the best return and be a good accountant to work with, someone who likes what they do. From Melbourne. Now I've added Melbourne. Melbourne, Australia. It's the city that I'm actually from. And why I've done this is once again because Instagram are going to index Melbourne to our account. They're going to know where we set it up from. They're going to geotag it and they're going to be more likely to recommend it when people type in accountant in the city of Melbourne. When they're searching from the actual location of Melbourne, you're going to be more likely to pop up even if they don't type in that word. And if they do type in that word, you're going to be more likely to pop up as well. The emojis just to add a little bit of fun to it, to break the text down a little bit. And then here is the value, this value bomb right here. I can save you money on your taxes this year. Like, who doesn't want that if you're looking for an accountant? Claim a free strategy call today. And free is in capital, pointing down, that point down to the call to action. And you can see in the link, we've also got free strategy call. So you can see passionate accountant from Melbourne is basically all the info there. And then the rest of it is offering value. How can we help you? What value can we give you? And of course, when we're putting content up, we're going to actually be putting very educational content out there. A lot of value we're giving around accounting, so people who are following us can get to know us, can get to trust us, and then they're going to be able to take action and get that free strategy call where we can sell them into our accounting services. So the username, I'm also going to change to Tucker Accounting because we want it to be a little bit more personal and a little bit more fun. Tucker Accounting, is that spelled right? Yes, it is. So that's a lot better than CPA accountants. You know, it's less robotic, it's less business focused, and more of, this is Instagram, I'm a face of the company. It's a hybrid account, and people are more likely to relate to you, follow you, and then of course schedule a call with you because they can actually see who you are. So you can see, if I go back to this original one, where it's very much just a list of things that people use their business for, but not actually showing them how they're going to help them that much. You can see the image is really small, and you know it's not a person. They've got the link, which is long. You can see our link is much more concise and actually explains what it is. We've got the 3 sentences, and if you want, you can put little dot points or bullet points on the side of that. And now we have to go and create some content, and I'm going to show you how to create much better content than this for your industry, for your niche, whatever it is. If you want me to do a few more walkthroughs and a few more profile setups, let me know what niche you have, and I can add some more quality content to this course with some live walkthroughs and setting up some accounts in different niches and figuring out what the value you need to add is in your niche. So let's go now and build some amazing content together so we can have people discovering that amazing content, clicking on your profile, coming and seeing the amazing profile that you've set up for yourself, and then of course clicking follow, or even going in and in this case claiming a free strategy call where they can talk to you about whatever their tax situation is, and then I can obviously sell them the tax services that I would offer. Figure out how to adapt that to yours, whether you sell products or info services, or if you can have a free strategy call for your niche. It's going to be different in all niches, but you just have to adapt this to see whatever works best for you.